Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Come on in. Come on in. I had to do that. Wow, we got some. Oh my goodness. Queen and Tony and oh, let me see. Jerry. Hey, love Louie. Who am I missing here? Anyway. Sorry. Hey, happy. So I do want to say that please let's be respectful. I'm not here to bash anybody, and I don't want anyone else to either. That's not the thing. I just I just have some opinions. Yeah, I said happy. I said hi. It is going to be. I think it might get kind of tough, and I don't want I don't want it to be ugly. I really don't. I don't want there to be ugly. Hey Mar, I don't know how to say that. Hey Panda. Hey Legs. So I do want to say right out of the gate, I want to say very much that I wasn't even really going to talk about this actually, but I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts about it. And what I want to say for sure, like I've always liked Lauren a lot and John, both of them. I've liked them a whole lot. And hey, Devious, Debbie J, hey, stranger. Yeah, you have. Wow. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you. Good to see you, Tough. Nice to see all of you guys. Um, yes, I've always watched it. I like them a lot. I met her when she was here and I liked her a lot. I mean, I've had a lot of respect for her. And sadly, I do feel, I mean, I honestly have lost some respect here on this. And I feel bad about that, but I can't help it. This is Lauren Matthias and her husband, John. It's Hidden True Crime. There's all this drama that's gone on. I'm not going to play the video because obviously it's really long, 9 hours. And I think I've probably seen a lot. I've seen enough of it myself. You don't watch them. They're really good. Oh, it's a lot, Devious. It's a lot. It's crazy. They so Lauren came out the other day and said that she had a stalker, that she's been dealing with a stalker situation. I wasn't quite sure, like I knew, obviously I knew nothing about it. And so she came out that she was going to talk about it because Law and Crime planned on covering it. And she was very upset about that, which I was like, I didn't care for that part of it because that's what happens. And especially when you cover true crime, that's just the way it is, right? I didn't know where all of it was going, but that I was not loving that she was really upset about that. then that ends up going somewhere totally different on that. But thank you, Devious. Hey, Two Skulls. So she got real very emotional. Oh wow, thank you, Queen. Wow. You don't need to do that. Love you too. Thank you. Wow. So she went on to tell the story. So the way I think, first of all, I thought that was really little overdone to be that devastated over long crime covering it. Another thing is there seems to be several people. There's apparently one stalker, and then there's all these other people that I don't know. A lot of that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because first of all, I don't know about the stalking part as far as they're all at these trials, but that's where they all were always anyway. That's how they all met. So I don't think they were going there when they didn't already always go there. And apparently it's a group of people. There seems to be one specific stalker. I don't know any of these people. Right. That's exactly right. See, I kind of had an issue with the whole long crime thing. I thought that was a little, and it was really over dramatized. I really felt it did. Wow, do you guys not know? Okay, maybe I'll play just a few minutes of it. Because it was pretty I can't play the whole thing. There's no way I can do that. Okay, hold on. See, yeah, it's too overdone for me. It is, and I'm sorry. I don't like feeling that way, but I do. Okay, we're just gonna watch a little bit. Okay. Shoot.
Trial channel. Because what was happening to me and my family met Utah's Civil Stalking Injunction Code. The stalker was in Utah. And it was very clear to me that that was the step that I should take. And I was granted a temporary civil stalking injunction after I filed my evidence and my exhibits before the judge. That was served.
Right. This is how the understanding is. This is how she knows these people. They did always attend the same trials. So them coming to things, them continuing to go to the same trials does not seem like anything nefarious to me. It just doesn't.
And my stalker was served a temporary civil stalking injunction. Thank God. And the next step to that, after filing a civil stalking injunction, is to hope to make it permanent. And that was going to be on Thursday. And then do you know what happened? Somehow, someone decided to let Law and Crime know about my civil stalking injunction. And Law and Crime decided that they deserved to have cameras in the courtroom while I am explaining what my family has been going through for months.
Okay, see, this is I don't understand that part. I mean, why were you so upset about Law and Crime? That's what I mean, that is what she does for a living, and they are in all of these. Hey, Frazzled. Well, and for me, you know, we're allowed to all know this is all public record, and I believe in that. Big time. And I thought this was really over dramatized, this part of it. And you know, this, I was going to save this for a little bit later, but I will say this. To me, to not understand, now she says somebody decided to tell Law and Crime about it. Well, see, I don't like that, because you know what? She had this person served at CrimeCon. They had a whole scene at CrimeCon. I don't know. I'm just guessing that's how Law and Crime got told about it. You know what I'm saying? They are all there too, right? Hey, Top Hats. Law and Crime's there. Everybody's there. And so I feel pretty sure that's how they found out about it. I also feel like that's what made them interested in it, because there was a scene. So I don't feel like, I don't feel like that's being very, I feel that's being disingenuous about that whole thing. I think having a scene at CrimeCon was not a good look, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. I don't feel like that's a good look. What did you say? Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Okay, I was just going to, that was kind of my thinking, that of course everybody there ended up knowing about it. It does, Debbie. I don't feel like it was a good look. I just don't. These are groups of people who go to all these places. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a fan either of hers either, Jerry. I'm not. But yeah, to me, so apparently now she tells the whole story, but to me, they were all talking back and forth. She was even talking to them. And it seems to be a them. There's a lot of people involved, a group of people apparently that are involved. And there seems to be one, I think one of them makes TikTok videos and talks about it. I don't know any of these people. I've never watched any of what they do. I never have. Even with this, I haven't gone to look, as I don't care. I really don't care about all that. I think that when you are a public person and you're online, a lot of things are going to happen, and you kind of got to expect that. I mean, you have a very large channel. I have a little teeny tiny channel, and I've had people mess with me, make videos about me. It seems completely dumb, but I 100% ignore it. she's scared they are going to. That's what I think. That is what I think. Yep. Yep. You got to expect some of this. I think she's really, really drama. This is a lot of drama for me. And I didn't expect that from her. I felt she's always been very professional. I've really, really enjoyed her and John Bolt a lot. This was a lot for me though. I'll play a little bit more of it.
The law and crime. I don't know. Is it a slow true crime month? They thought that my family's pain should be live streamed on their trial channel. I am a limited public figure.
Okay, but you are, and you also caused a scene at CrimeCon. I mean, is that not a thing? It's told to me, this is very my personal feelings are that this is way over dramatized. Apparently somebody said they wanted her head on a platter. I feel that's just kind of a I think it's kind of an expression. I don't know. I don't think that I myself would not take that as physical harm. Isn't that kind of something people have said, right? I don't know how to describe that, but I don't think that's literal. Right. That's what I think. Yes. Okay. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, there's a lot of drama all over the place. And I think that, I mean, honestly, it sounds like they were friends. Some of these people worked for her, contract employees. I think some things went sour. Oh, clearly they did. Some things were said, feelings were hurt. I don't know. But things ended up not working out well. I do feel she does seem to be very, very afraid of her text messages being out there. Yeah, a head on a platter. I feel like that, like you said, that's not. And I don't know. I don't feel like that I didn't hear anything that sounded like somebody meant harm. These people clearly don't like her. And apparently they did at one time. And you know what happens, I think sometimes people, we all do it. I don't want all my text messages out there either. That seems silly. Nobody does. Nobody wants that. Hello. Wait, how do I missed your name? Birdie Sark. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Anyway, to me, I feel like it was way over dramatized. I feel very disappointed because I've always liked her a lot. And I'm not saying I won't watch her now, but I feel differently about her than I did. And I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't feel this way. Oh, okay. Okay, Alberta. Good. Right, legs. People get jealous. Right. That's kind of the way it sounds to me, that it was a friendship thing. It went wrong. Honestly, it sounds very junior high to me. And I wish I didn't know it too. I really do wish. Yes, yes. That's 100% right. I wish she could put it back in the bottle. Yep. Because I do feel differently about her and I don't want to. I really don't want to. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I don't, I feel like, and another thing, I think there's all these other people involved. And I don't know how but it seems to be put on the one person. There's something, I think there's definitely something I don't understand about it that I don't get clearly. Um, I'm very disappointed about the CrimeCon thing. Seriously, that is right. I know. I kind of want to go through. So this is the paperwork. Okay, well, this just says electronic media coverage of a juror or prospective juror until the person is dismissed. Wait, what does that mean? I don't think this tells what happened. Okay, just that it was granted, that there was a, okay, now I see. Because I just listened to this the other day. I didn't see this. No, women can be scary and people can be scary. People are unhinged. I get that. I just don't get that. That's not what I'm getting from this.
I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel. And yes, I've become a limited public figure. I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not Amber Heard. I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying to protect my family.
Okay, see, even that, I don't like that. I don't like the way she said all that. A lot of this just bugs me. And I don't know how the family, I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it right. Okay, let's do some hit and miss on this. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, so she had supposedly recorded a video. Her producer, Grayson, recorded a video of her very upset. And so they weren't going to play it, but they did. But yeah, that might help to see what all. And I'm not sure how I feel about this video, honestly.
Feeling very vulnerable. And I feel like this is very, very important because if I'm going to do this live, I'm going to do it right and I'm going to do it honestly. This is going to be a very honest show. So, and then after that, we'll go through everything else. So let's watch this. Whether or not this goes through, I don't know. I think that's where I think I'm willing to start talking. Because I always just want to do things right. You know, when they go low, you go high, and just do things right and rely on maybe responsible people to help. But I don't know if that's going to happen in this situation, and that's okay. Yeah. But if it can't happen in this situation, that like, you know, that like no laws or legal things can help me, then at least want to like finally talk about it, even with my boys, and share what's been happening. Because I do want to help with like cyberbullying now, and I know
I did meet her. And I was super excited to meet her because I've been a big fan of hers. I've not stalked a single solitary person, I can tell you that right now. Let's be very clear. I am way too lazy to ever stalk anyone. That is never going to happen. I literally do not give enough shits to stalk anyone. I want to be very clear about that. No, I don't hate her. No, of course I don't hate her. I thought her and John both did a really great job. Yeah, I made her that bag that said Lunch Lives with Lauren because I really loved her Lunch Lives. I did. Like, I've always watched her a lot. This was a lot for me, though. She's drinking her hot. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard that. I don't know. Yep. 100%. Yep. Yep. That's me too. Yeah, I know nothing about whether she drinks or not. I have no idea. This is a lot,
It's like
though.
really zen. Hold on. Sorry, I can't even believe.
See, I don't know. To sit there and play this of yourself is a lot. Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay, that's another thing. That's a problem for me too. After all of this, people spending 9 hours of their life, and the update is on Patreon. Yes. Yes. I don't feel like it is. I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly feel that this was contrived. I do. I kind of feel like it was probably like planned this way.
Process, but I don't know.
Yep. That's an issue for me.
I'm sorry.
And I never heard anything bad enough to cry like this.
John. And I'm worried about John. And I'm worried about my son. Fuck. Sorry.
Yep.
But
Yeah. 100%.
I just think, sorry.
Okay, this is. I had a hell of a time figuring out what really happened to her. I mean, I really did.
Everything's gonna be okay. Everything will be okay. It really will. But I'm like a really resilient person, in my opinion. It's texting. You're like, what? Is it John?
Oh, that's funny.
It's actually Mickey. And it's gonna be okay. But I don't know what to say. Other creators calling people I care about to tell them lies about me, slut shaming me. One woman is going around saying I lived with her brother, which, by the way, if I lived with some random dude in East Idaho, who the hell cares? But
That's exactly how I feel about it too. Francis, welcome. That's how I feel about it. Yep. If you were that afraid, why would you drop it? And why would you question Law and Crime's motives whenever you had a whole ass scene at CrimeCon? See, I don't get, that's what I really don't understand how.
the guy I went on a single date with, never kissed, but now I've lived with him. What else? finding out, like I said, fellow podcasters are calling people that I know to warn them about me and tell them that I had an affair on John with an investigator in the Daybell case.
See, that doesn't seem like stalking to me. It seems like some friends, they were friendly and then they weren't, and some shit talk is going on. And I kind of feel that she has done some shit talk herself, obviously. And I'm not, so what? I've done plenty of shit talk. To me, self-harm, I don't like that. I'm not the one for that. I'm not the one for that. When people say they're going to do things to themselves, talking about unaliving themselves, to me, I walk right away from that. You can ask people that I love and I care very much for. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear shit like that. You got something else fucking wrong here other than people calling you. I don't know what they're calling her. I don't want to hear things like that. You got something else you need to fix if you're thinking that way. To me, it's either a threat that I'm not down with at all. And at best, something else is clearly, you got other problems if you think that way. You can't think about doing something. Don't even say some shit like that. It doesn't. No, it's very manipulative. I think it is. When people say that to me, I'm fucking out. I don't want to hear it. Because I think it's manipulation. I don't like it one bit.
John knows really well and is friends with, that, I mean, it's been unending. The things I've had to continue to clarify every day, and then when I finally feel like I get a hold of it, so it's not just like the cyberbullying that's public, it's what's going on beneath the surface. That's so cruel, and none of these people have been willing to reach out and like fucking reach out to me. People that know me, that I've been kind to, are going behind my back.
Okay, so it sounds like, based on what she says here, it sounds like I was actually there for some of this. Obviously, I had no idea what was going on. And I do recognize some of the people. But I think that so they were saying that she was cheating on her husband. So these people, some of the people involved here, she spent time with them. They've, I think, shared Airbnbs when they would travel for court cases, for trials, like in Delphi, and I don't know. I think Delphi is where they shared an Airbnb or something, and they did some contract work for her, and things didn't go well. Kind of normal shit. And I think that they don't like her. She don't like them. And they all still go to the same places. But they all went to these same places all along. I want to find where it's way too much to listen to all of it. It is. Now, these people are saying some ugly stuff. They said some ugly stuff about her brother. And that's really, that's not cool. But again, that doesn't mean, okay, yeah, let's go to the crime con. Wait.
stalker posted screenshots of our correspondence from April. Already told you guys about this correspondence. Nothing's wrong with it. On August 13th, my stalker posted screenshots of our correspondence from April in which I clearly stated I felt threatened. Once again, showing no regard for myself or my safety. And you can share this if you want. Oh, sorry. Example 20, text TikTok.
I never understood how she felt threatened. I just didn't. I never got that. That's just me. The crime con stuff is coming up.
These are texts I'm not ashamed
the
of.
fastest friendship crash you've ever seen. And I'm about to show you the fastest friendship crash you've ever seen. And I have the receipts because contrary to what the Nevada Police Department would like you to think, it is not illegal to share screenshots.
What's the Nevada law?
Let me see if I was just doing some searching because here's the thing. I'm a patrol officer. I'm not going to do my own say I'm a best detective or anything, right? So I can do my due diligence and do some searching as well. So I didn't copy everything because we, there's so many laws that we just don't know about. Yeah.
It started in the morning after I confronted her about all of her lies. Love, apologies, self-reflection. Barely an hour later, full on love bombing. I'm their ride or die, the best person they know. And then that night, out of nowhere, boom, I'm accused of something I didn't do and threatened with legal action. Here's the deal. I didn't tell or talk to anybody about what we talked about because I had a legitimate feeling that she was going to pull this crap. This was a control tactic. And now I know the signs and you do too.
So there you go, continuing showing what I've done. A fastest friendship crash ever, you guys. No, I'm not ashamed of that text. Okay. And by the way, the police officer made sure.
Hey, Diamond. See, to me, I don't see threats in this. They're having they had a tiff. Is it just
to
me?
state the laws in his police report that he didn't answer to her on the phone. After that date, August 13th, she has continued posting more social media videos about me. Presently, she has posted over 50 TikToks and 33 Instagram posts about me. She continues to share my voice, my photos, and she uses search engine optimization on these platforms using a hashtag Laura Matthias. So if you look at my name, her videos come up. Her group of friends continue to comment and harass. Not only has she contacted UNLV, where my husband supervises students and is an adjunct, accomplices have repeatedly jeopardized my safety at multiple work-related events over the past 4 months, which the respondent gloats about on social media. My fear for my personal safety in this situation was extreme. Later that same day, law enforcement officers observed the respondent walking through the CrimeCon Expo in close proximity to where I was located. Officers approached her, provided her with a physical copy of the injunction, and informed her that she was required to leave immediately and would be subject to arrest if she returned. And during this interaction,
See, I got to tell you, I would be pissed the hell off if the police came and removed me from CrimeCon because I was having some stupid internet hassle with somebody. I mean, yes, I think it's so junior high. You guys, okay, so watch what happens at CrimeCon. This is why what really irritates me that she actually said someone decided to tell Law and Crime about it. No, you had a fucking scene at CrimeCon. What? I feel pretty sure how Law and Crime found out about it. I'm sure it was the talk of the whole thing. Yes.
respondent acknowledged that she was aware of the order and confirmed that her husband had already sent it to her. Despite this knowledge, she chose to attend CrimeCon in direct violation of this injunction. This is all heard in police body cam footage in the afternoon of September 5th. And we're going to play that for you here.
See, and that's the thing. She's really proud of playing this. And to me, this was a really, really bad look. This was a very bad look. That's my opinion. And yeah, if you're afraid, see, this right here looks like she's proud of it. I don't think this was a scared. That's not the feeling I'm getting out of this. She went on Duty Ron's channel and oh. Well, that's what I think is going to happen. I think that a lot of people are going to support her, quite honestly, because they like her. Again, I do too. But they're not going to support because I've not heard one thing that sounded threatening. I just haven't. I didn't see it. Wow. It all seems really petty to me. Yeah, hey, Kentucky woman.
I am ready. And thank you, Kresha. Yeah, give us a second. By the way, we knew this live was going to be long. I think it's going to be longer than we thought it was going to be. And Grayson, you're rocking it. How's your back doing? If you need to take a break and you need me to put on, and we're here for the long haul. Okay.
Do you mind if I CRD real fast?
So glad I'm doing like that today. Will I get out my snackies?
Right.
Okay, hold on. 1 sec. Gotta unload.
Yeah, so this was actually at crime.
We're gonna start this over because there's one where they approach her. We're gonna look for it, and yeah, we'll do it after this one. So really quickly, this isn't in order. We have a video for when they approach her, and we don't have the video right now, so we're gonna watch this, and then we'll just go back to that one.
I think I did it. Oh yeah. Here you go.
All right, ma'am. Do you know what's going on here right now?
I mean, I make a lot of assumptions, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you mind if I get a good phone number for your
Yeah,
request?
very good. I called you guys yesterday.
Probably.
Did you? Okay.
To,
615.
yes. This is yes. I called you guys yesterday. I had a feeling this was like she was gonna pull this.
Okay. So we just don't want to blindside you, right? We just want to make sure
Yeah.
everybody's on the same page, okay?
No, I mean like to what like I obviously only know like what has happened like at my house,
Okay.
like with that, but like I
Is
don't.
that like in Utah or?
Yeah, I live in Utah.
Okay. Sorry, can I finish getting in front of you?
Sorry.
So this was in Denver.
Yes.
Perfect.
I have yeah, I mean ask me but I don't know. You just tell me where to go.
No, I mean, so,
Long story short, you're being served with a protective order.
Okay.
So you're not allowed to come within 500 feet of the respondent. You're not allowed to go to the convention. You can stay at the hotel, but you cannot go to the convention or 500 feet.
Question. I've had these tickets booked since last June.
If you violate it, the judge's order, we will arrest you and you have to go to jail. We don't have a choice about that.
No, that's fine. I'm just asking questions. I know you're doing your job. I'm not crying because, you know, it's just a lot. Five-player freeze. Okay, so I understand you're doing your job. Can I ask questions
yes.
about it?
Here's a copy of it for you.
I have a picture my husband sent me yesterday.
We'll leave you with a physical copy.
Yeah, just because we have to give, the physical copy to you, that way you have for your records, and then we have
Okay.
to give one to our record department as well.
You know, see, for me, to call the police ever for any reason, like, I mean, I honestly am not trying to. You know, when I was a kid, I had a cousin that, in my opinion, she called the cops sometimes because she was bored and would act like she saw something. Maybe she really did. I don't know. But I always remember thinking, this is just nonsense. I can't see just calling police like you. I do not believe, personally, just my opinion, I don't believe she's afraid of these people physically harming her. I just don't. I think she got into some catty back and forth with these people and she doesn't want it all out. I don't know. But this, if I'm going to call the police, wow. I would be so pissed off if I paid and I traveled to be there, and the humiliation of the police coming up to you. I guess it does, Frances. Apparently so, because they told her to leave. But they tell her she can't be at the convention, but she is, obviously staying at the hotel, and she's allowed to stay at the hotel. Okay, listen, yeah, she's allowed to stay there at the hotel. But I don't believe for 1 second that they weren't eagle-eyeing everything that she did. I feel like they were.
Can I fight this here?
No.
Right.
This is
right.
going to be a Utah based.
Yeah, so my question is, I don't know, I've had these tickets since last June. She knew that. She never did. I ended my friendship with her in April. It's the last time I ever spoke to her initially. She's messaged me. I have police reports of her harassing me. I'm going to literally be fighting this.
No, they weren't.
That's not the issue. The issue is
I think they did.
I've had these since last June when I ended my friendship. She didn't have tickets here at all. She knew I
This
was
is going on for a long time. Okay, wait.
With that said,
Well, we'll ask Mr. Luis if he'll do that. Would you be willing to escort her back to the elevator so she can go to the hotel room?
So they do tell her that she can go around to the restaurants, the bars, the, things in the, at the resort. They tell her she can do that. She just can't be at the convention. But yes, and to me, again, I don't care for people calling police, calling CPS, calling, there's a lot of that shit that goes on with people online, and it really irritates me to just wasting resources. I don't believe this is the police. I don't believe the police had any business being involved in this. Sue tube.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch. Oh, would you guys be willing to escort her back to the elevator so she can go to the hotel room so she's not being escorted by the police? That's her only request.
Of course.
He'll escort you to the room, to the elevator. That way we're not walking you there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I'll catch up
Yes.
with you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You guys can decide what you think of that. We do have the body cam footage as well, as when the officers informed us that she had officially been served by Colorado officers as well. And
That is weird.
I'm gonna share that for transparency purposes, because also at this this crime con, she was seen a lot with Lori Hellis, someone who's recently been making videos of me. Another, I think, past contact that she chose to reach out to of mine. She is someone that used to appear on my channel, like many other people used to appear on my channel. And there have been rumors spreading about what this was about, and that I was enjoying this, or somehow abusing police powers. I really don't understand it. So for full transparency, we're going to show you the body cam footage of when we were in.
I think she was enjoying this. I think she wanted this drama. And I don't even like to say that. Like Jerry said, I wish I didn't know any of it. I really do. Because it's not a good look, not in my
Informed
opinion.
that she was served and that she had left and that we might be able to feel relief and enjoy CrimeCon. So here we go.
Feel relief. No, see, to me, I do not believe she felt unsafe. I just don't. And you felt relief. You felt proud of yourself for having somebody thrown out. That's what I think. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Good, good. Are you Miss Lauren? Lauren.
Did you get a copy of this yet?
Yeah, we provided them to you guys.
Okay, so you already have a copy?
Okay.
I'm
we'll give
looking
you another
around because
copy.
I'm nervous.
Hi,
So-
sorry,
Oh.
there was somebody walking by that
Oh, you're fine.
is friends with her, so I
See, she's looking around because she's nervous. I know. That was overdoing it. I'm sorry. It was.
just wanted to look
So-
down for a second. I apologize.
My
No, that's
partner
fine.
and I, we explained everything to her, what she can and can't do, where she can be and can't be. And we thoroughly explained that if she does violate it, she will be arrested.
And
So,
she understands.
yeah, we gave her, it's official, we served her, gave her a copy. I already have the NCIC hit. We just got to call our records and say that we served her with a copy of it.
Okay.
And then I'll get you a business card. We just got to write a quick little report that we served it, and then you can have it for your records as well.
Thank you, officers or detectives. Sorry, I don't know.
No, officers.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want
I'm not that cool.
Yeah.
I'm Vovon.
Vovon
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Raymer.
Mhm.
Thank you guys.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You. We appreciate it a lot. You guys have. I was talking to Bobby Joe this morning. I was like, this is the first people that listen to us.
Well, we got information emailed to us the other day,
Yeah.
so we kind of already had a heads up of what was going on. So, but with these, they're not official until you put a copy in somebody's hand.
Right. Right.
Okay, and I do question whether she actually would have gotten a permanent order. I actually do. I mean, maybe there's something I'm not seeing, I'm not getting. It's like a cat fight, you know? Sorry, Alberta. Good night.
And that's happened now.
So
Yep.
now she has a copy of it. I left it with her. So
Thank you.
Thank you. And real fast, you mind if I just get your? Do you have
I agree with that person who just said this is crazy happening at CrimeCon. Yes, it is. It is.
like an ID? If I could take a picture real fast, just, like I said, just so I could put it in the report.
Absolutely,
that
I understand. Yeah.
and it's a no. It seems like it's a no contact order. So there's not.
Look, Brandy Neal. Look at that. Poor Brandy.
allowed phone, internet, any of that stuff.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. We appreciate it.
I have this and a driver's license. Do you have a preference?
Whatever's easier. Probably the driver's license.
This is-
Perfect. Thank you.
We don't need all this. We don't need all that. Okay, here we go. Now this right here. So I will say if I had a personal opinion about it, I think that she was kind of friendly with some of these people that they were at the same trials. And what she does mention a lot is she will say these people were there as public. She says that a lot. And to me, because I didn't think much about it originally, but I think really what she means is they were there, you know, not like her as, you know, a credentialed member of the press. And to me, I don't really care for that because I've gone as public, I guess, what you want to call it. And I will go every single time I want to because I have every right to be there. They are public. But to me, that says that they're on a different level. I feel like that's what she's saying. Maybe I'm wrong. They're on a different level. So I think that she got friendly with them. And then when, you know, more well-known people showed up to these and she wanted to, you know, I don't know, rather to help her career or whatever. She wanted to be more friendly with them instead of the public people that were there. I could be all wrong about that. But that's kind of the impression I get. She is a public figure. She is, right. Okay, so this is what happens apparently in a restaurant at the bar, at the resort where CrimeCon is. I don't know if I even understand exactly what the hell.
With a recording device was extremely threatening and placed me in genuine fear for my safety. The respondent only departed after noticing that my producer Grayson was on the phone. At that time, Grayson was speaking with an officer from the Aurora Police Department to inform them. This conduct occurring after she had already been warned by law enforcement earlier that day, as you saw in the body cam footage, demonstrates her intentional disregard of the stalking injunction and her ongoing effort to intimidate and harass me despite the court's order. The officers had reinforced over and over that she was to be 500 feet away from me at all times. And we have an exhibit of these bar photos, 1 and 2. I don't know if I can make, you're just going to show one? Okay. Yeah, so let's just see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Does this help? Nope, doesn't help. Does this help?
Right.
Nope, doesn't help. Good enough. Oops, there I am. Sorry. Goodbye. Okay, so there it is. There she is. I wish you could see it a little bit closer, but she's there holding a camera while we're just sitting at a table comfortably right there. I later learned that I was very, very afraid, by the way, when you throw out the threats that I'm feeling.
Okay, see the threats that you're feeling, but are there actual threats being made? In some situations, though, Lauren spoke to them. I say them because there's a group. I don't understand all of it. I really don't. But she talks about texting them. I think if you have this, she engaged. Okay, I thought so. Right. A lot of back and forth. And if they're supposed to leave you alone, then how come you're not supposed to leave them alone? Right? I don't know. I don't really understand. But how are you afraid right here? I just don't get that. I don't like it. Yeah, I think it's a bunch of gossip. Yes, I think so. On both sides.
The serving of the stalking injunction that day, knowing what the police officers told us, you're good to go, you should be safe. And then that night, there she is with a camera in socks. And we had been there all night. I was like, I don't think I'd ever been more fearful for my safety than in that moment. I was
Okay, really?
like, what is she going to do next? Will this ever? Nothing. That nothing will stop her. Nothing. I later learned that a friend of mine who is aware of the ongoing threats and stalking
Yeah.
had taken photographs of this incident, which is why we have this. And he took multiple.
Yep.
These photos clearly showed that the respondent was standing only a few feet away from me and my producer Grayson, despite an active civil stalking injunction prohibiting such conduct. Her deliberate proximity felt extremely intimidating and was intended to cause me fear and distress. And by the way, maybe I won't read it, but there is also a letter, a signed letter from my friend who took this photo. Let's see. I think I might have it right here. Okay. Okay, I think it might be somewhere else. We'll keep going. But thank you to my friend. They wrote and had it officialized, official, explained what time he took it, when he took it, why he took it, that it was unaltered. And if we come across that, I'll read it because I want to read everything here because that's what this live is for.
See, I don't think that anything. Okay, now this person is not the stalker, but the stalker's been talking to this person. Okay, I don't know who this person is.
So additionally, then on Sunday, September 7th at CrimeCon, while I was seated in the bar area for lunch, I observed the respondent again being escorted by someone to the restaurant located directly behind me. Once again, she was within less than 500 feet of me in direct violation of the injunction. Her continued proximity placed me in fear for my safety and further demonstrated her disregard for the court order. On Wednesday, September 10th, one of the respondent's associates, and you can make it bigger now, maybe, or yeah, I think you're good. On Wednesday, September 10th, one of the respondent's associates who had been with her a lot at CrimeCon, Lori Hillis, published a video on her own YouTube channel. In that video, Lori Hillis specifically discusses the civil stalking injunction, something I wanted to keep private for my safety. She uses my name to identify me publicly and to emphasize that I had served this respondent with the order. And again, this also plays into the stalker also reaching out to anyone and everyone that I have had professional relationships with. She reached out and then they became close and spoke.
Oh, okay.
So let's pull up.
I don't know who this person is. I do remember hearing something. Yeah, that's right. Nothing. See, I feel like it's just really overdone.
This portion of Lori Hillis's video, and let me also clarify that in the stalking injunction, it reads, do not recruit other people to do this with you, because this has been a group thing. There are As I pointed out, there are associates, there are people. This is a group bullying effort. Do not recruit other people.
Okay, so you know what? I actually probably bullying is the right word for that. Right? Maybe they are bullying her. I don't know. But I think it probably went both ways at one time. I don't know that. I don't know. She wrote a book and Lauren got her hands on a copy of the manuscript in a shady kind of way. She tricked Nate Eaton into... Oh, huh. Oh, see, there's a lot of shit here, huh? There's a lot of... I figured there's a lot of shit. And I feel like it probably went both ways. I just do. That's the feeling I get from it.
Has the stalking injunction. Here, let's listen to Lori Ellis.
The next thing that happens is that one of
Right.
the former friends starts making some TikTok videos. And on those TikTok videos, she's talking about the former friend, the former friendship, and she does at one point use the creator's voice, posts a snippet.
Oh.
And so when I get to CrimeCon, I'm told that this creator has now filed a stalking order against one of the women in her former friend group. And on Friday morning, when everybody is just launching into, or I guess it started at noon, I think, on Friday, this group is met by local police who tell this person that
You can stop a little
she
later,
can't
whatever.
go to CrimeCon because there's a stalking order and Lauren is attending. Sorry, the creator is attending. So she gets 86th out of CrimeCon, even though she bought a ticket just like everybody else and just like the creator did. Now, this creator does not have a booth, is not presenting, is not a speaker, is in no way associated with CrimeCon. She's just there as an attendee the same way as everybody else. But she manages to get a stalking order. And the stalking order not only keeps...
What's that? Oh, you heard she's striking people for her 9-hour stream. If she does not smash her back, it's totally fair use. Yeah, it is fair use, actually. It is. Thank you, though. I didn't know. I have felt that most people, she was really I've not heard anybody bad mouthing her. I feel like she has a lot of support.
her former friend, but anybody who associates with her former friend. So for the rest of CrimeCon, the local police are patrolling CrimeCon to make sure that the creator isn't stalked. And everybody else in the place is looking over their shoulder thinking, oh my gosh, are the police going to think that that I have to be thrown out because I was friendly to this this other person? So on Saturday night, we're all sitting around in the bar and the police come up and say to this person, you have to leave the bar because the creator's associate, not the creator, her minion walked through the bar, and you can't be in the same room with her. So
Yeah, see, I don't know exactly what went on with that. I mean, she's got the picture. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Um, and yes, I have been stopping and doing commentary. So, yeah, it is actually fair use. And I am allowed to do that. So I would probably fight, maybe not. I don't know. Right. See, that's kind of the way it seems. Now, I don't know. I don't know this woman. Jerry said that she's an attorney and an author. Oh, okay. I'm not that worried about it, honestly, but oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of her. I think, is this the one that she was on? This is the one that she was on Lauren's show, apparently, or she would have her on. Never when I watched, because I don't recall ever seeing her, but that doesn't mean anything. Right. That's the feeling I get, Jerry. I really do. I feel like there was a lot of catty, a lot of, immature stuff that went back and forth. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I remember her talking about, I don't know, it was a really long lie. It was really long. I don't know. Oh, wow, really? I haven't seen the glare. That makes me laugh. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say that's the last time I saw anything there. Um, remember Dolly called him Baby Gap. That made me laugh really hard. But I don't. So that woman was on the Glare show. Wow. So a lot of people are really everybody's talking about it, huh? Wow. Really? Yeah. See, I didn't really care for him too much, but I haven't seen anything since all that. Wow. Oh, he was on there too? Hmm. Right, right. Huh. I think the glare got in pretty thick with him, right? During that trial. Okay, see, and that's kind of what I think too. I bet it probably was. I bet it was. Huh. I don't know about him being sober or otherwise. I really don't. Really, I just laughed about the way Dolly talked about him, made me laugh. Yeah, he did. He did. Happy. Absolutely. Really? Okay. Well, I never knew that he wasn't, so I didn't know anything about that. I don't really, I didn't know about Karen Reed, anything new. Yeah, me either. I haven't. I just want to see. I think some of this, let's see.
And we also, to publish a public insinuation that associates me with a sexual crime against my dying brother just months after I held his hand as he passed is not only profoundly hurtful, it is demonstrably false and malicious. My brother was not in a coma when these conversations with medical staff took place.
See, I don't want to get into any of that because I don't know that obviously that was really not cool to talk about. Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't like that either. There was a lot I just, hmm. Yeah. I really didn't ever pay attention to the Karen Reed a whole lot. Yep. I think so. And see, I hate to say that. I hate to say that because and you guys know I'm not that one. I really I'm not here ever trying to call people tragedy pimps. I don't like that. I've been called a tragedy pimp, which is absolutely ludicrous because I'm clearly not good at it at all. I've never made a damn cent. But um and mostly the way I feel, I don't like to get involved. People's money, if I don't give it or get it, it is zero of my business. I don't get into that. But I would say that you're probably right, Tony. I mean, honestly, I do. I kind of have felt that way myself. Again, it's not my business. Not trying to talk about people's money. But I do kind of feel that way. I do. And I don't like that I feel that way. I don't like that I feel that way because I like her a lot. I've always liked her a lot. And I don't like I feel that way. But it just seems so overblown. It's just overblown to me. Yes, it doesn't sound cool that they talked about her brother, but I don't really feel like people are rude. People are very ugly, very unkind. But is this actually, stalking? I don't know. I don't think that it is. Right. There you go, Dre. That's right. Right. I feel like this was all very manipulative. Yep. Yep. I do. Wow. Okay. Well, I've always felt that the people that are talking about tragedy pimps are making a lot of money. I don't know how everybody's not some kind of a damn pimp. I don't know. I don't get into that. I don't see anything wrong. I'm not here to bash people that have made money, because I know that there's a lot of time and you put your own money into doing this stuff. I know that. And I don't, if people want to give someone their money, that is not my business. But yes, being manipulated in this way feels it just feels gross. Because like I said, I very much I thought very differently about her. There's a lot of people don't think about that. And again, the people who are talking about people making money are making money. So what the hell? I mean, I don't like to get into people's business. Other people's money is not my business. I don't want any part of it. But it is very true. Yep. But I do think you're right. I think this was very contrived. I think that it was very manipulative. And I saw nothing whatsoever that even appeared to be threatening. I really don't. Right. Right. I feel like it was just really overdone. And again, to go so far, to have a scene at CrimeCon, that to me was wrong. I did not like that at all. To yes, that you're right, Kiwi. Yep. That was very disappointing to me, very much. Yep. To go through all of this and then put the update on a paywall, that was poor taste. That's very poor taste to me. Yep. Me too. I really tried to not think. I tried to not even. I had my thoughts about this from the very beginning, and I just kind of ignored it. That actually is what pissed me off. I will be honest. That's what pissed me off. And I thought, all right, this is just a lot. And I didn't know about Duty Ron. That's kind of disappointing. But I did see, I don't know, I saw somebody with their thumbnail really huge or something, just I stand with Lauren or something. And I'm like, stand with her for what? About what? See, that's messed up. I think that's wrong. See, that right there. I want to be able to still support her, but I don't think I can, because that right there, see, I don't like that. Yes, Jerry, I did see that too. Yep. Yep. Yep, me too. And can you imagine? Okay, so like what kind of update? I mean, this is what really blows my mind. What is it that people are paying extra money for? Because she dropped this because she doesn't want it covered. If you didn't want it covered, why did you have a scene at CrimeCon? See, to me, that says you absolutely did want that. That's what that says to me. Yep. I agree totally. That's who I've seen. So I thought, I didn't know anybody was not liking it. I thought everybody was loving the shit out of this, which really did not understand. Right. And then to dismiss it, it's not a good look. This is just my whole point. This is not a good look. To me, sadly, what I believe is this, that if anything that happened here made you that afraid, I don't know that I can believe that. Because you cover crime. So nothing there seemed scary to me. Seemed very catty, very mean girl-ish. And I do have this very strong feeling that it went both ways. I just do. I don't know. I do. I feel that way. And something else she said in this, she said at one point in here that she felt like Charles Vallow. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh my God, what the hell? You guys are cracking me up. Oh, okay. I think Queen was kidding about the wood paneling. And maybe I've missed something more here. But yes, I feel like there's more to this. I feel like it's way over dramatized. I'm very disappointed. I just am. I feel very much like Jerry, like I just wish I never knew any of this, because I can't help it that I feel differently about her now. I can't help it, because I do. Oh, see, maybe that's what I was saying, Jerry. I'm okay. I just said I'm pretty sure I must have missed something. Oh my God. Right, that's it. I honestly, I hate that I feel like this, because I don't want to. I knew I missed something. I knew, because I'm like, I can. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm completely lost about Mayo and wood paneling. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Right, Tony? Because I think I have. I think, there was that one video that she did. Okay, this one part I do want to show because I was like secondhand embarrassment. I'm not gonna kidding. I'm not kidding. Like, I was like, really? Why did you do that? I would have been really good if you did not do that. Let me see if I can find it. This is a lot, so I don't know if I'll find it or not. Oh my God, you're too funny. Yes, she does. She does have a window unit. See, yes, okay, this is the thing. I I totally feel like they made that video and said they weren't going to play it, and I think that they had every intentions to. That's I can't help it. That's how I feel. Yes, yeah. That it looks right, right. Right. Yep. I know, I don't like that. Okay, whenever she filmed the person in Phoenix, I didn't like that. That seemed really over the top. Yep. Yep. Exactly right, Queen. Yeah, bad pay. Yep. And this is the whole thing. I really thought differently about her. That's the problem for me. I really thought differently about her. When she records that person in Phoenix, that I didn't like it. Yeah. No, that's a good idea, Top Hats. Yep. Good idea. I know. And my problem is I typically think I do. I think too much of people sometimes probably. I should start doing that, keeping my expectations very low. Yeah, I'm good with you talking about the window unit. I don't care. Shut up. Really, Diamond? Are you serious? No, it's so true though. Yeah. Then you're a lot less likely to be disappointed. Yep. Yep. I got to admit, you guys cracked me up so bad the other night with that stuff. I was so happy to have that happen because I haven't laughed that hard in a while and I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie, that was awesome. So, what was the other thing? There was one more thing I wanted to say about this. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Oh, no. God, there was a lot. There was a lot. Yes, yes. Okay, you know what? No, I think you're very right, Tony. And I said this the other day, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but yes, I did hear that. I did hear that. Yep. I can't remember the exact quote, but it was something to the effect of, yes, that was very much intended to be played. Yeah, I caught that. No, I think I do think there's a lot of truth to that, Jerry. I do. I do. I don't even know who Whitney is. Yeah, it is. I don't know who Whitney is. Yes, I believe there's a whole lot more to it, um, that doesn't show her in a good light. And so whatever that is, I can't imagine that. I mean, so it's worse than what this shows, because this does not look. And again, I get really turned off to this whole self-harm thing. I'm not okay with that. That's a whole nother something. Yes, I want everybody to be well. But again, you can't be blaming people online for your instability that way or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see them. I don't. I don't think so. What? Who? I have not watched anything about Sebastian. I haven't watched any of that stuff for so long. I just can't. I just don't. Those people drive me crazy. I can't watch that. That drives me absolutely insane. I am very sad that wow, all of a sudden I can't remember her last name. I'm very sad that Kata Scott was found not alive. That makes me very sad. And it really ticks me off because that guy should not have been allowed to do that. I didn't figure there was new news. I didn't. I don't know about a white knight. I don't know what any of that means, actually. Yes. Exactly right. That's it, Queen. That's what makes me so angry. It's so sad. What a pretty, what a beautiful, talented. I mean, it doesn't even matter, but he should have been behind bars. He should never have had a chance to go after her. Makes my stomach sick. Yes. Yes. All these people getting out. Yeah, I saw that Cinema is talking about Brittany. I just don't know. I haven't really listened to much about it. I don't know what the hell this gag order about Charlie Kirk's about. I need to figure out what that's about, because I'm not down with gag orders. I'm not down with people trying to hide stuff. You want to call the police, you want to put all this shit out, but then now you don't want everyone mind your own business now. It doesn't work that way. It's not the way it works. I'm sorry, but it's not. Oh, really? Oh, is everybody all over it? I'll be damned. Yeah. He makes me laugh. If I have time, I might talk about or I'm not talk. If I have time, I might listen to some of his Britney Spears stuff, because I find it funny. But I haven't listened to any. Right? Wait, hold on. When did that happen? For real? Is that for real? Is that honestly for real? Oh, I can't. Wow. Okay, I'm not okay with that at all. Yeah, I did not hear that, and that does not make me happy. Quite honestly, I was very disappointed that she didn't even cover Charlie Kirk at all. Again, that's a personal feeling I have, because she really covers everything that's out, and she didn't cover that at all. That upset me a little bit. But wow. I did miss that. Yeah, I don't want to hear that either. I don't. That really is not okay. Jeez. Wow. That would make me feel a lot different. Right. And it was horrible. And I mean, come on. Well, yikes. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The thing is, yeah, because it was very overblown. Very, very overblown. I did not see any reason for all that. I feel like, and this is another thing that I think had she not said anything, who was even going to know that Law and Crime was covering it? I never heard anything. I had no idea. I don't think anybody would have known anything about it had she not said something about it. Yep. Yes. Kiwi. I think that's what it was. Yep. And I know a lot of people are going to support her, and that's everyone's business. I'm not, like Jerry told me earlier, I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I want everybody to think however you think. Everybody should. But I also think a certain way too. And to me, there's no way that I'm just going to say that I agree with all of that just because I liked her. Because now I kind of feel like I can't even say I like her. I don't know. I don't know that I do. Yep. Yep. It does. It clearly does. And as much as I don't try to talk about that stuff, honestly, that's a thing because already she has a big channel and she um she's already making money, and again, it's not my business. Yep. But it does seem to be based on that, and I don't think I can overlook that either. I don't. It's a bad look. That's exactly what I think. It's just a bad look, all period. That's what it is. And it's too bad because I thought very, very highly of her. Very. And I've really said very little about it to anyone. I mean, I've talked briefly to a couple of people about it, just very little. Because I didn't want to feel like this. But yeah, I think the Patreon thing is what really made me say, okay, okay. Yeah. Same. Yeah. And it will. It will. You know, I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to talk about it again. I mean, I might in passing kind of. I'm not going to I don't do that. I don't do a live every single night on one subject just nonstop. I can't do that. Yep. Me too, Queen. I'm pretty sure that was when I said, okay, I'm really. So apparently some people are really going to soak it. And they are. A lot of people are going to soak it. And that's good. That's good. That's fine. You know, if that's what is bringing people in, then that's fine. I don't go on and on about a bunch of shit like that. Yes. Yes. That's very true also, Legs. Yes. Yeah, I guess so. I think you're right, Tony. Probably. Yes, Diamond. Thank you. Okay, that's something else. What did it actually have to do with that? Right. Right. That's what I say. I'm not going to be watching all that. And I don't know that it's any different than, you know, it just means that for a minute they're not talking about Sebastian, which they actually I don't think ever do talk about Sebastian. Right. Right. I don't know what on earth that had to do with. Right. I felt the same way. I didn't like that. Yep, that's exactly right, Queen. Yeah, it's nothing to do with Sebastian. Hasn't been for a very long time. Oh yeah, I think there's something really weird with the Sebastian situation. I don't know what it is, but all right. I think I think that's what it is. What I personally think is that, and I could obviously be all wrong. This is just my opinion. I think that there were things going to come out that did not make her look good. That is what I think. And I don't think it was probably even all that bad. I think it was catfighting, from everybody. It got blown up to be something completely outrageous. And I can tell you right now, if I got talked to by the police at CrimeCon like that, I would be damn mad for some stupid internet nonsense. Right. 100%. Yes. Yeah. 100. I think that's what I think. And I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Right. Oh, I would be furious. Can you imagine how humiliating that is? And again, I don't know how you have the nerve to go and act like you don't know how long crime got involved in this when you had that go on there. I don't know. I bet you they wouldn't have gotten involved had there not been a scene at CrimeCon. I feel very sure that they actually don't care that much. Yep. Yep. That's exactly right. Yep. Yeah. I gotta say, I can't deny that's how I feel too. Yep. Yeah, I can't say I really ever needed to just go and call I can't recall a time I called the police. I don't think I have. I mean, it's gonna, I really have to be afraid to call the police. I'm not trying to ever even have them at my house or anywhere I'm at. That's not a thing I'm trying to do ever. And then the way she acted afraid right then while the police were standing there, that again was another what do you call it? Another sign that we were overplaying it, right? To in front of the police be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all nervous right here." Theatrics, exactly right. Yep. And I'm glad you said that, Tony, about that same room because I totally thought that too. I even said, I think that might have been done right before the live. I felt that way. Yeah, I'm not much into scuffling around these days. But yeah, I before I call the police, I would probably handle something. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think you missed it because there was something said that I caught, and I go, "Oh boy, yeah." I can't remember what it was because it was a lot. It was a lot. It was really long. I actually fell asleep listening to it. But did it, Diamond? See, that's just it. I don't know. I haven't heard anybody bad mouthing it. I haven't. Everything I've seen has been supported. So I don't know that it did backfire. It did from my support. I mean, I'm yeah, me too, Queen. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't stay awake for the whole thing. And I kept waiting to hear something that was actually like threatening. And that didn't happen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of support. So I know. I know. Oh my God. Oh, really? I haven't watched Jay for a long time. Right. I definitely am not a sheep. You're right. And I won't pretend to think a certain way if I don't actually think that. I just won't. I can't. I'm not into that. And a lot of times what I have to say is not good. And I'm not always proud of it. But I am genuine. I can say that. You're so funny. Yeah, I won't. I won't. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I guess I've said enough about it. I think that's all I have to say about it. I won't wear anybody out with it. I can tell you that. Right. Like it or not, this is who I am. And if someone's stalking me, I probably won't even notice. Okay. I'm just going to tell, I'll probably not notice because I'm a little bit, little scatterbrained. Yes, everybody have a great night. I will be back on Stalk You Later. I love that. I love that. Yes. Oh, right, right. Oh my God, that's too funny. Oh, I love it. All right. Good night, guys.